Now it's time for the Scholastic Sports Zone Athlete of the Week, sponsored by Mann's RV, Kevin's Automotive, and Masterman's. Oh, my God, I thought I was going to die.
I was ready to call 911.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like,
maybe you better make it a 3K. 2K may not be quite enough.
Quite not. I'll
right.
get there. All right.
Joining us on the TJ Lucier Builders Hotline is Conor Healey from Algonquin Lacrosse. Conor, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I understand you're a little tired. Could you explain why to everybody in our listening audience why that may be?
I just came back from a lacrosse camp in Colorado and got in at about 6 a.m. this morning. So.
On the red eye?
Yeah, on the red eye.
Did you pass Howie Kahn by any chance on your – I mean, we're trying to find Howie. I don't know where he is.
No.
Actually, I think Conor would have been coming from the west, and I think Howie went east.
Oh, he went east.
Yeah, I think he skipped over the big pond.
Gotcha. So, Conor, you had a great season this year. Your team was first in Central Massachusetts and sixth overall in Massachusetts Power Lax rankings. So great for you guys to be able to accomplish that. I want to talk to you a little bit about the district final game against St. John's, which was a thriller. What was your impression of that game and playing in it? And talk us through the last couple of minutes of regulation and overtime.
I mean, the game overall, it was a ton of fun. I mean, obviously, big rivalry between our teams. And, you know, we had the lead, like, almost the entire game. And then the last few minutes, we lost it. But then we tied it up. And then I can remember at the end of regulation scoring a goal like a second after the clock went off. So we knew we had to go to overtime again, as we had done in our semifinal game. And then, I mean, going to overtime, you get a little nervous, obviously. And we got the ball, and, I mean, the goal was a little unorthodox, but, you know, it was awesome.
They all count in the back of the net anyways, right?
Yeah.
Now, did you know that the time had expired when you let that shot go at the end of regulation?
Yeah, I had known. I mean, when the ball went in the goal, I heard all the Algonquin fans go crazy, but, I mean, I knew right when I picked the ball up, the horn went off, so I knew it didn't count. So
you were just playing a little bit and everything else.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, you won that game in OT, then you go and you play, was it Longmeadow?
Yeah.
And you beat them in OT as well, too.
Yeah.
Was there a difference in the two games, the styles, Longmeadow versus St. John's? Both good programs, and you had to go up against real good programs to get as far as you did anyways. But
well, I mean, the thing with St. John's and Longmeadow both beat us in the regular season, so it was great to get them back in the playoffs. But the Longmeadow game was a little different because our team came out firing, like we were up, I think, 4 or 5 goals or something. But then Longmeadow had a huge comeback. And then we had a few guys step up, and then, overtime again. And I think Dave McGovern ripped a great goal, and then we were in the state championship. So it was pretty cool.
Now, did the fact that Medfield had a bye to get into the state championship game, as opposed to you guys having to play a game, did that give them an edge?
I don't think so. I mean, we had 3 days off before the game, and I don't think it gave them any edge.
You don't think it gave Medfield the opportunity to scout you as opposed to you guys going to scout Medfield?
I mean, that would have probably helped out. Like, I mean, we had a scouting report out of them, but if we could have been able to go, like, watch them play Concord Carlisle, as I think that's the team they beat to play us, it would have helped out a bit. But, I mean, I don't think it gave them that much of an edge.
No?
Nah.
So what's up for next year?
Next year, I think we have a really good team coming back.
How many did you graduate?
I think 9 seniors. But we have a lot of guys that contributed. Like, I mean, we got Dave McGovern's coming back in midfield along with Davis Kraft. I think we have one of the best long stick middies in the state in Tim Hanlon. I mean, our goalie Kyle Stewart graduated, and he was a huge contributor to us getting the state championship, but our backup goalie, Giles Ober, is great, and we got a great defense coming back. I think the team's going to be really good.
Now, do you guys participate in a summer league?
In previous years we have. I don't think we are doing it this year because it's not really the greatest thing in the world, but like the top players on our team are all playing on separate club teams this summer. So.
Now, you said you were in Colorado?
Yeah.
Now, tell us about that camp. What was that like?
It was called the Top 205 West Camp, and I was going to go to the Top 205 East, which would have been more logical, but that was at the end of my school year, so I couldn't. So me and my dad took a trip out to Colorado, and it was a great camp. I mean, a lot of good players, a lot of coaches were there, and you just play in a 4-day period. You play like 10 games, and it's tiring, but it's a lot of fun too.
Now, from my understanding, your career goal is what? Now, you've had over 200 goals?
200 points.
200 points, 200 points in your career so far, and that's through 3 years. You still got 1 year left.
Yeah.
Is 300 possible? Which I think only a couple of kids in Central Mass have accomplished that.
Well, I mean, I got 100, almost 120 this year, so I would think 300 is definitely a reachable goal. Yeah,
definitely reachable. I mean, we had Rotatory on last year. And he had done that as well. So there's a lot. What's it like now? I mean, you guys are right alongside. I mean, the girls and the boys lacrosse teams at Algonquin are excellent.
Yeah.
And we had Carly O'Connell on from the girls team as well. How do you guys get along between the two of you? Not you two specifically, but the boys and girls teams.
I mean, it's great that both teams are good. I mean, I remember at the district final game, we got there early to cheer for the girls team, and although they didn't win, it was still fun. And then all of them stayed and cheered after for us. So it's just good. Like, they come to our rivalry games, we come to theirs, and it's just good that both teams they cheer for each other, and they're also both good. So
why is Algonquin such a hotbed for lacrosse?
I mean, I think it's that the youth programs are so good, and they start so early. Like, I started in 4th grade along with a lot of other people, and I know my sisters played youth lacrosse, so I know they have also a good youth program. So I think it's just that when you start young, you just get better players. So
now, Connor, do you play any other sports up there?
Yeah, I do cross country and basketball.
Does the basketball and cross country take away from lacrosse, or vice versa?
Obviously, I can't work as much on lacrosse in the fall and winter because of the sports I play, and same with all the sports. But I mean, you obviously find time to put in work for the other sports, especially during the summer. I've been working on all three, and also they all seem to help each other. Like, cross country gets me in good shape for basketball, and like they both just get you in good shape and help the other sports out.
So is it safe to say, though, since you just got back from Colorado, that lacrosse is your primary sport?
Yeah, lacrosse is my primary sport.
And do you hope to play it in college?
Yes.
Have you started looking at schools yet?
Yeah, I've been to a few recruiting camps over the summer, and at various colleges with a lot of coaches there. So.
But nothing specific?
No, nothing really specific yet.
Well, Connor, we want to thank you for being on our show, and I know we wanted to have you on about a month ago, but you were away on doing some things. We had some logistical problems, and you were away at other camps as well too. But we want to wish you all the best on the rest of the summer, in the fall, and the winter sports that you do, and also lacrosse next year. You got something to shoot for as well, state title maybe in the midst. So. We have a plaque for you that we'll get out to you, as well as a gift certificate. Our plaque is from Olympic Trophy, and the gift certificate. I'm not sure where we got it from. This maybe.
I hope Howie didn't take him with him when he went backpacking across Europe.
He took him to Europe.
It's gonna be tough to get him. I don't think they have Moe's in Madrid. So.
No, definitely not. So,
I don't know, we'll see.
Connor, we want to thank you for being on our show, and keep listening to us and spread the word.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
All right.
Thank you, Connor.
That's Conor Healey, Algonquin Regional High lacrosse player, as our athlete of the week. We're going to take a break right now. You're listening to the AA Transportation Scholastic Sports Zone. We'll be back with more right after this.